That sounds kind of hot. I knew it! You're so weird. Jesus Christ. Dirty little horn dog.
Senren Banka.
What's going on YouTube? My name is VitaminDStain, and welcome back to some Senren Banka. This is episode 5. If you've not seen episode 4, which I wouldn't blame you if you did, because I'm bombarding you guys with these episodes of Senren. Anyways, if you haven't, go ahead and watch it. Your right hand corner, my left. You're in another drill. Also, if you happen to enjoy this video, please consider hitting that like, subscribing if you have not. Share this video with your homies, dead grandparents, dead whoever, I don't care. Dead pets, I don't know. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. There's no time to waste. Every minute is valuable. We left off after the main character decided to somehow slice this girl's clothing off and biddies and underwear and yeah. And now they're cooking omelets. Okay, so first you crack the egg and dump it in the bowl. That's the worst. I hate when that happens. That actually happened to me a day or two ago. I hit it too hard and the entire shell fell with the egg in the freaking pan, and the oil was already hot and I burned myself. It was so bad. Typically I don't mess up like that, but I got caught lacking that day. It was bad. Hey, it's 3 a.m. Don't judge me. The white is spilling out. My hand's all sticky now. Interesting. Very interesting, Yoshino. We can just pick out the shell bits later. For now, pour the egg into the bowl. Also, when you're cracking eggs, it's better to crack them against a flat surface. Really? Is that so? I always do it by the edge of the bowl. Whoops. Oh, I'm so stupid. Right, so once you've got a cracked egg, you stick your thumb into the crack and rip it open. How do you not know how to make an egg, Yoshino? Come on. Come on. That sounds kind of hot. I knew it! You're so weird. Jesus Christ. Dirty little horn dog. She puffs up her chest and grins. She's like a little kid. Then again, her whole personality is childish. Alright, once you've got the eggs, you put in some soup stock and a pinch of salt. Lastly, we'll throw in the onions I chopped. Now you mix it all together, but be careful not to go too fast, or the eggs will foam. Because it's made with mirin, soy sauce, and dashi. I know it's called soup stock, but it's more seasoning than anything. It's great for when you're short on time. I'm sure a thorough cook like Hitachi-san doesn't really use like that though. Oh, try mixing it a bit slower. Yeah, that's perfect. The Hitachi-san has a beaming smile on her face. Aww, that's cute. She really seems to be enjoying this. All that's left now is to fry it, but first put the frying pan on the stove and pour some oil into it. Yup, all the ingredients are in. Ew, bro. Sugar and eggs? Huh? You don't use any sugar. Yeah, but it doesn't go in omelets. You literally don't even know how to make an egg. I don't want to hear that from you, Yoshino. Shut the freak up. Good one. Did they both think they're joking? Oh no. Sugar doesn't go in omelets. No, it doesn't. No. What kind of monster does? This is fun. I love this. Oh wow, if I had gone a little more, that would have ended the section for the last episode. I didn't know that, and I was short on time, so. Whoa, what? We're getting a whole opening now? Please don't get me copyright. Please. If there's no sound, it's because I have to take it down. But if there is, Welcome to the club. I would definitely watch this as an anime. That's cool. Yeah. Ow. My swing grazes the cursed spirit, but instead of purifying it, a dull shock runs up my arms. I've accidentally swung into a tree. I've accidentally swung into a tree trunk. Oh crap. She just saved us. Yeah, biddies. If that sun blocks the cursed spirit's attack, while it's still distracted, the Motaki-san rushes forward.
Yeah!
She strikes it with her bell, and the lumps of sludge crumbled. It's been a week since I resolved to do this, and I'm now participating in my second purification. We've managed to avoid a protracted battle and end things smoothly this time. Though if it wasn't for Itachi-san, I definitely would have gotten hit back there.
お疲れ様です、吉野様。マコもお疲れ様。アリッチさんもお疲れ様でした。
Thanks. You did good too. My wrists are throbbing. Just like this. Just like my cup. Probably because of that bad swing I took earlier. Yeah, probably. Flex my wrist after getting back to my room. Why did I make that noise? They hurt a little when I bend them too far, but that's all. It shouldn't get in the way of my everyday life.
手首は大丈夫か?
You noticed?
振り方が悪いからそうなるのだ。切るのに技術は必要なくても、前後の動きに関してはご主人が何とかするしかない。
If only Murasame Maru could cut through physical objects as easily as it does spiritual ones. I was only able to cut the Mutaki-san claw last time because they were enchanted. Murasame Maru may be a divine sword, but doesn't slice through physical objects too well. Wait, the blade's not dull, is it?
違います。生倉じゃないです。村雨丸の責任にしないでください。
That's not what I was trying to do, but okay. Well, it's probably better that it can't cut through everything with such ease. Who knows how much damage there'd be if an unskilled swordsman like me was swinging around a blade that sharp. But it was stuck in a boulder all this time.
あれは物理的に刺さっていたのとは違う。何より村雨丸はこの世ならざるものを切るための神刀、うつしおの切れ味など関係ないのだ。
Seems more like an infernal katana than a divine one if you ask me.
失礼だ。どこが妖刀だというのだ。
Why does she defend it so much? For starters, its wielder gets haunted by a phantom girl.
我が輩は妖怪でもましてや幽霊でもない。そのような言い方は誠に遺憾である。
We're not making her happy, bro. You need to shut up. Yeah, I guess it's more infantile than infernal. Actually, infantile fits pretty well.
屈辱だぞ、ご主人。
So says the biggest scaredy cat I know.
今、とても不快なことを考えたであろう。目をそらした。
Anyway, I'm painfully aware of how lacking my swordsmanship is. I need to at least get good enough to handle purifications without trouble. or I'll end up dead long before we can get rid of this curse. Okay, maybe not dead, but definitely badly hurt. Oh yeah, Tomotaki-san said she'd handle the curse somehow, but does she actually know of a way to dispel it?
そうじゃな。正直
Truth,
に
give me
打ち明
truth,
ける
give
の
me
と
truth. I
ご
hate
まか
lies.
すのとどちらが良い？
That tells me all I need to know. Thanks. What we're doing now, purifying taint as it appears, is basically a stopgap measure. If we knew of a way to actually dispel the curse, we'd be working towards that instead.
今我が輩たちが把握しておることは、たたり神が友武の血筋を襲うということ。たたり神の汚れを払うことはできるが、いくら払っても再び発生する。
Interesting. And it's been like this for centuries? Do curses normally last that long?
ものによる。深い恨みや未練は恐ろしく強く残る。たとえ術者が死んでも、いや制御する者がいなくなったからこそ呪詛が暴走する場合もある。
Yeah?
だがさすがにいくらなんでも数百年は長すぎる。そもそも法理の地に湧く温泉は汚れを落とす。そのために土地の神から与えられた湯である。
So you're saying there's gotta be a reason the curse has hung around despite all these countermeasures?
理由があるということは呪詛を解く方法もあるはずだ。ただ今のところはその先はお手上げでな。理由を探そうには雲をつかむような話で。
So then, actually, never mind. Doesn't that mean the curse will continue for as long as the Tomotaki family exists? If that's truly the case though, there's nothing we can do. But the reason everyone's searching for a solution is that they believe there is one. I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. Besides, I like to believe there's an alternative solution too. I mean, I'll be in pretty deep crap if there isn't one. Either way, I've got to learn how to protect myself first. I'll start thinking of how to improve later, but for now... Man, I'm tired. Now that the adrenaline rush is gone, I'm overcome with exhaustion.
待てご主人、ちゃんと湯あみをしてから寝るのだ。
Man. Oh yeah, I probably should. I worked up a sweat back there, so I bet I stink.
それもあるが、たたり神と接触したからな。ご主人の中にも汚れが溜まっておる。
Dang.
法理のお湯は汚れを落とす。体を清める力があるのだ。
Come to think of it, Hoodie's springs are famous for their regenerative properties.
効能がすごいのは、その副産物みたいなものじゃな。
That's cool. Huh. Well, I'll be careful not to fall asleep in there. I put off going to sleep and head to the bath first. This feels great. But man, this bath is huge. It's as big as an inn's. I've only ever seen 2 showers in commercial baths. Did they add the extra one so members of the Hitachi family could take baths together with the Tomotaki family?
汚れを落とすためには、それに見合った施設が必要だ。という名目で、ずいぶん前の風呂好きの巫女が無理やりこんな風にしたのだ。
Still, this feels kind of excessive. Pretty sure most private houses don't draw water directly from a hot spring. And honestly, I'd love to soak in a swanky bath here more often, but that would just give me more laundry to do. It'd be one thing if I only had to clean my own towels, but I don't want to be... It'd be only one thing if I only had to clean my own towels, but I don't want to do laundry so often. Made it a habit to wash on my own clothes every time I take a bath. It's convenient since I'm already in the bathroom. If I don't have that many dirty clothes though, sometimes I'll skip a day. Either way, since I'm washing my own clothes, I'd rather not make more laundry for myself than necessary. Besides, looks like I'll be staying here for a while. I'm sure there'll be plenty of chances to use this bath. More importantly, I wish I could get here to open up some more. Things are definitely going better than when we first met, I think. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Arguing is good sometimes. Doesn't seem like a disagreement over omelet recipes have made her mad either. Has. Though I stand by my statement, sugar doesn't belong in omelets. Anyway, still wanted to get to know her better. We don't exactly need to become soulmates to want that. It'd be nice if we could at least become friends. Scope myself down as I contemplate how to make that possible. But then a sudden sound from the changing room snaps me out of my reverie. Did I just imagine it? No, there's definitely someone there.
Masaomi-kun, 入っていたんだね。気づかなくて申し訳ない。
Bro, get the freak out of here. Yeah, Yasuharu-san, you perv. I'm dead. Wait, no, this is how it's supposed to go. Pause. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? And it just cut off from there? How do I not know I was just touched or something? Jesus Christ. Oh no. Whoa! Slowly opened my eyes. More than a week has passed since I've started living here. It took a while, but I finally got used to sleeping in my new room.
おはよう、ご主人。
Yeah, morning. I tottered onto my feet and began preparing for the day. I started by taking off my clothes and checking myself out. No, I'm not a narcissist. I just want to see how my cuts and bruises are doing. There's still some scabs left, but they don't really hurt. Murasame-chan, can you see how my back looks?
パッと見る限りでは問題はなさそうだ。他の傷と同様、まだ跡が残っているが、
Finally.
すぐに消えてなくなるはずだ。
It's been a while since we got jumped from that nut monster. That was bad. Oh, good. Guess I'm as good as healed then. I've been putting things off, but I guess it's about time I stop.
しかし貧弱な体だのう。
Really?
昔は皆もっとがっしりしておったんだぞ。背丈はご主人の方が高いが。
Thank the Industrial Revolution for that. Also, I look pretty buff when I give a good flex. See, look at these rippling muscles.
細い腕だのう、ご主人。
Behold my double biceps.
力こぶ、全然できておらんぞ。
I love how honest she is. It's fun. Dang it.
ほれ、くだらんことをしておらんで、早く準備せんか。
Feeling a vague sense of defeat, I reached for my freshly ironed uniform.
よく似合っているよ、正臣君。
Thanks. I didn't mess up putting it on or anything, did I? It's my first time wearing something like this. My old school just had the usual button-up shirt and pants.
どこも間違えていないよ。いやー、懐かしいね。僕もその制服を着て通ったんだ。むしろ僕は学ランを着たことがなくてね。
You've lived in Hori your I said Hori. You've lived in Hori your whole life, Yasuharu-san?
一度大学で外に出たよ。神主の勉強をするために。
Does that mean you already knew back then you'd be inheriting the shrine?
そうだね、アキホ。あの子の母親なんだけど、アキホとは幼馴染だったんだ。
That's crazy.
中学に上がる頃にはお互いを意識していたのかな。少なくとも僕はそうだったよ。友竹の家は知っての通り由緒正しい上に事情が事情だから血筋を残すことが寛容だと考えられているんだ。
Yeah, that makes sense.
だから友竹の家では吉野ぐらいの年になると婚約者がいて当然なんだ。
Oh no, that's bad.
卒業と同時に子供を産んで育てる巫女姫も少なくない。
Christ.
アキホは20代そこそこで産んだから慣習から言えばだいぶ遅めだね。
That's good. She enjoyed the 20s, at least for the most part. Huh. That's a pretty normal age to have kids in the rest of the world.
後を継ぐ者がいないと困ると周りからもつつかれてはいたよ。吉野にだってすでにお見合いの話もあるんだよ。
Really?
とはいえ吉野はあの性格だ。全部断っていたんだけど話が絶えることは
Why would they stop? Biddies. Duh.
正直に言うとそういう部分を利用して婚約者にすることを納
Oh,
得
how
さ
nice
せた
of
ん
you,
だ。
buddy.
申し訳ない。
I still think he's a weirdo for that. I'm sorry. He's weird, dude. He's weird. Who would throw their daughter at some dude they don't know? Nah, bro. My daughter pulls up with a guy? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're gay? Prove it. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Nah, it's fine. You don't need to apologize. This relationship only... What the freak? Why did it skip? This relationship only exists because I drew Murasame Maru. I can't blame Yasuharu-san for taking advantage of that for his own self-interest.
それだけじゃない。お祓いのことも本当にありがとう。
Oh, you better be, bro.
正臣君。
Oh, it's no big deal. You don't have to lower your head to me like that. Feels weird to have someone twice my age bowing to me. If you don't mind me changing the topic, there's something about the curse I want to ask you.
なんだろう。
When you were explaining things to me, Tomotak-san said to only tell me what was necessary, right? I'm just a little curious as to what else there might be to the curse.
それは、いろいろとあったんだ。たたりが始まってからもう数百年も経つからね。
Yasuharu-san gives me a troubled smile. Judging by his expression, those other things aren't something he's comfortable revealing. Actually, never mind. Sorry I asked.
こちらこそ申し訳ない。
Just as the silence is about to grow awkward, I hear footsteps coming from the hall. Thank you, footsteps coming from the hall. You saved us some awkward moments.
すみません、遅くなってしまいました。お待たせして申し訳ありません。アリチさん、どうかしました？ぼーっとされて。
Cute.
何を？
I didn't mean anything weird. Just saying, you two look cute. They give off a completely different feel than when they're in their traditional Japanese clothes. Gotta hit her with one of those? Alright, right in front of her. That's not weird. While the school uniform has some Japanese style elements to it, it's still mostly Western inspired. Also, Tomotaki-san's tied hair up in a ponytail. Very good, I like it. Just a change in hairstyle does a lot to change a girl's image. Facts. On the other hand, Hitachi-san's uniform is mostly the same, but she's modified it a little to make it easier to move in. I guess she doesn't even take a break from her bodyguard duties at school. Oh, so we're going to school now, alright. She's even wearing spats, which is extremely good. I haven't seen spats up close in a while, but they're better than I remember.
もしや裏若き乙女の制服姿にドキドキですか？意外なご趣味。
Well, actually, I'm more into the ponytail.
なるほど、そちらでしたか。
It's just funny.
なかなかいいご趣味をお持ちのようで。
Why, thank you. Though I'm sure you're thinking the same thing, right, Hitachi-san? Foo.
それはもう本人の目の前でそんな変な話をしないでほしいんですが。
I like Mako. She's funny.
何？その何か言いたそうな目は。いいえ、何でもありません。では、そろそろ行きましょうか。行ってきます。
はい、行ってらっしゃい。
We'll be going, then. It's weird having this exchange with someone who's not my mom. Where your mom at? Where your mom at? Oh, she dead. Wait, no, she's not dead. I think his dad's dead, though. His daddy dead. Is the school much farther?
いえ、そこの坂を登ればすぐです。
It's pretty close to the mountains. Aren't you guys worried a cursed spirit will attack?
今までに問題は起きていません。夜になる前に戻れば大丈夫だと思います。
Oh, wow. So we have a curfew, basically. That sucks.
ですから、できれば放課後はすぐに帰るようにしてください。
Gotcha. I'll be careful.
もし何か用事で残る必要ができた時などは教えてくださいね。
So, this is Ugaya Academy. Doesn't really look like a school. Yeah, it doesn't at all, actually.
元は武道館で剣術道場が使っていたのだが、徐々に門下生もいなくなってな。建物自体は立派なものじゃから、内部を改装して今の学院となったわけだ。
Huh, well, it definitely looks impressive. Though it's probably freezing in the winter.
Yo, ohayo!
What? He's there too?
おはよう、お兄ちゃん。
Morning, you two.
怪我はもう大丈夫なの？
見た目はもうすっかり元気そうだな。
Yeah, the hot springs helped out a lot with that.
おお、ならよかった。
Sorry for worrying you two.
ちゃんと気をつけないとダメだよ。山で転がり落ちるなんて。
That's hilarious. I would pay to see that.
同時だよな。
I was so worried about finding the kid that I wasn't paying much attention to where I was going.
お兄ちゃんもレンニーと一緒に調子に乗ってバカやっちゃう子だったもんね。
I'll be careful not to let it happen again.
本当に気をつけないとダメだよ、お兄ちゃん。いい加減大人にならないと。
Okay. Can't believe I'm being lectured by her. Back when we were kids, she'd always follow me behind me and ripped out her like a lost puppy. I guess she's going in the years I've been gone.
挨拶が遅れてごめんなさい。 おはようございます、みこ姫様。日立先輩。おはようございます。おはようございます。
おはよう、二人とも。
You're in the same year as us, so I can get why you know them, Rentaro. You're in the same year as us, so I can get why you know them, Rentaro. But how come you do too, Koharu?
源十郎さんには普段からお世話になっていますから。学年のクラスは一つだけで、全学年合わせても100人もいません。
What? That's wild.
しかもそのクラスメートの顔ぶれはずーっと同じ。子供の頃からの友達
Oh,
も
that's
多い。
terrible. That sucks.
田舎だからな。みんなが顔見知りみたいなのが普通だよ。それよりも
Rentaro claps me on the shoulder and leans in close.
新婚の甘い同棲生活はどうよ。
You know about the engagement? Also, we're not married.
それな。だってお前が巫女姫様の家でお世話になるなんてどう考えても変じゃん。じいちゃんのところが難しければ普通は俺らの家に来るだろ。
Wait, don't tell me there's rumors about me spreading already.
まさか巫女姫様が婚約なんて話になったらもっと話題になってるって。
Oh, so the only people who know are...
俺と小春、あとロカ姉も知ってるんじゃないかな。ご神刀を折った時にその場にい
Oh, I
た。
forgot about her, jeez. I'm sure you already know, but...
口外するなって言うんだろ。じいちゃんからも言われてる。そうは言っても時間の問題のような気もするけどな。
Oh, no, I went... No, chill. Jeez.
そうは言っても時間の問題のような気もするけどな。田舎の噂なんてあっという間に広まるから。
Even then, no reason to help it travel any faster.
まあな。で、どうなのよ、新婚生活の方は。
Trouble, mostly. I never knew how hard it was living with people who aren't your family. And I'm always getting new scrapes and bruises.
生傷って背中に爪痕？それとも肩に歯型とか。よー、やる。
What a horn dog. Get out, bro.
何？反応鈍いな。
Feels wrong having a member of my own family make dirty jokes about me.
あ、そう？でもマジで気になる。
Nothing's happened. At least, nothing like what you're imagining. Things are just awkward, which I guess is normal when a stranger suddenly starts living with you.
嫌われてるわけじゃないならよかったじゃないか。
I guess. I don't have the mental energy to argue with him. It's easier to just go along with whatever he's saying. Oh yeah, there's something I want to ask you, Rentaro.
なんだ？
How's Grandpa been recently? Has his health been alright? Rokani said he's doing fine, but he hasn't lost any of his vigor or anything, has he? Rokani said he's doing fine, but he hasn't lost any of his vigor or anything, has he?
どうだろうな。まあ、年が年だから老いはあるだろうけど、毎日元気に歩き回ってるしな。
Bro still clapping cheeks? He's active. Sorry.
体調を崩しやすくなったとも聞かない。年の割には元気。つまり、特に衰えた様子はない。
That's good. Yeah? Good to hear.
なんだ？どうしていきなりじいちゃんの体
Oh, we're
調
not.
を気にするんだ？
We're not. I'm definitely not concerned about Grandpa. No reason. Just had something on my mind lately.
ああ？
ねえにー、お兄ちゃん、いつまで内緒話してるの？ここまで来て遅刻するつもり？そうですね。アリチさんはまず職員室に行かないといけませんし、早く移動した方がいいと思います。職員室まで案内します。
Right, as we're about to walk through the door, someone opens it from the inside.
あなたがアリチ正臣くんですね。
Dang, why does teacher kinda hot though? I usually skip this part. Ah, yeah, that's me.
よかった。遅いから迷ってるんじゃないかって心配になったけど、みんなと話してただけだったんですね。はじめまして。あなたの担任になる中条ひなみです。
Chujo. Interesting name. Nice to meet you too.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Sorry for worrying you.
大丈夫ですよ。むしろ迷ったり事故に遭ったわけじゃなくて安心しました。簡単な手続きと確認もありますから、今から職員室に一緒に来てください。
Sure. My name's My name is Arichi Masaomi. I've moved here due to some family circumstances, and I'll be starting school here today. Nice to meet you all. I finished up my plane introduction.
ありがとう。それじゃあ席はあの一番後ろに。クラマくんの後ろですね。
Kurama? Who names their kid a car? Wait, that's Kurama, right? Wait, hold on. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Kurama means darkness, actually. Sorry, that's Kuruma. Right? Kuruma. That's car. Yeah, that's car. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
何か困ったことなどあれば、ちゃんと面倒を見てあげてください。クラマくん。
わかりました。
さて、それじゃあ始業式です。皆さん、移動しましょうか。あ、そうだ、アリチくん。
What's up?
帰る前にちょっと用事がありますから、少し残ってくれますか？時間はそんなにかからないはずですので。
Sure, I don't mind. I wonder what she needs me for. Yeah, I wonder too. The opening ceremony ends without incident. Our teacher says some closing remarks back in class, and then she dismissed us for the day. But why is it she wants me to stay behind?
先生の要件に心当たりはありますか？
Not a clue. Maybe there's some more paperwork left? I thought I'd taken care of all of that this morning. Maybe she forgot something? She said it wouldn't take much time, so it can't be anything major. Got the route memorized, so you don't have to wait for me.
我が輩もおるしな。心配はいらんぞ。急ぎの用事があるわけでもありません。それに先生の要件が少し気になりました。
nosy much, eh?
すみません、遅くなりました。
待たせてしまったようで申し訳ない。
Eh? Chujo sensei's brought a woman in a white lab coat with her. Who's that? Considering the lab coat, maybe she's a science teacher or something?
水葉さん。
Mizuha-san? Mizuha.
アリチさんに用事というのは水葉さんのことだったんですか？
はじめまして、有地正臣くん。私は駒川水葉。この町で開業医を営んでいるものだ。
アリチさんが山で怪我をした時に診察してくれたのが水葉さんです。駒川先生はこの学院の嘱託医でもあるんです。
That woman really doing side missions. I see. These were taking care of me the other day.
アリチくんは何かお医者さんにお世話になるようなことが？
I fell while I was walking through the mountains. I only got a few minor sprains though, so it wasn't anything serious.
そうですか。それならいいんですが。
手間を取らせてすまなかったね。ありがとう。
いえ、それでは私はこれで。
Shujo sensei walks out of the classroom.
水葉さんは挨拶のためにわざわざこちらに？
吉野様の確認にもね。村雨丸を抜いたことによる影響は何かあったりしますか？
特には。私自身はいつもと何も変わりません。よ
かった。安心しましたよ。
言ってもらえれば私の方から出向いたのに。
診療所に来てもらうと大変です。待合室でみんなから話しかけられてすぐに人がいっぱいになる。
That's a good doctor.
それにちょうど学院に用事がありましたから、ついでと言ってはなんだけど有地くんの様子を見ておこうと思って。
有地さんにそこまで心配するほどの傷が？
頭も打っていたし、たたり紙に触れた部分もありましたから、あくまで念のためですよ。それじゃあ有地くん、保健室まで一緒に来てくれるかな？
Sure. You two could go home without me if you want.
ご主人には我が輩がついておこう。そういうことならそうさせてもらいましょうか。分かっているとは思いますが、夜の山に近づかないようにお願いします。
Yes. Mom. Yoshino. Trust me, I know. I don't want to get beat up again.
それならいいんです。
じゃあ行こうか。
He really trusts you, huh?
ああ、吉野様と日立さん。昔からの付き合いだから。
You have?
私の家は代々医者なんだ。昔は友武家のお抱えだったそうだよ。今でもうちから誰か一人は医者になるように親に言われて。
Oh, that's cool.
吉野様の主治医になる。
But that also sucks. I take it anyone taking care of her knows how to treat taint?
もちろん汚れに関する知識と資料も先祖代々受け継がれているんだ。
Oh yeah, were you born and raised in Hori too, Komakawa-san?
そうだけど
It's just your clothes are more normal than everyone else's. Well, I guess a lab coat isn't exactly normal, but it's normal for her profession at least. Actually, Chujo senseis are as well.
中条先生は外から来た人だからね。
Really? There are people out there who actually want to move here?
犬付きなんて呼び名も知らないところからだよ。いくらなんでもこのご時世、街の中だけで完結するのは無理だ。多少不便でも遠くを頼れば力を貸してくれる人もいるってことさ。
I see.
私も大学の頃は遠くに行っていてね。さすがに大学であんな服を着ていたら浮いてしまうよ。
And so after you came back, you decided you preferred these clothes?
仕事が忙しいからすぐに着替えられる方が楽なんだよ。あの手の和服はどうしても時間がかかるからね。
I see.
さてと、差し当たってはまず右肩の経過を見せてもらおうかな。これは
Oh no, I knew it. I had a feeling. Something's up, right? Wait, let me not jump to conclusions. What is it? Is something wrong?
逆だよ。驚いたな。
Oh, okay.
もうほとんど治って
Give
る。
us a little scare there.
治りが早いね。これが若さってやつかな。
I don't know about that.
さて、じゃあ他のところも見ていこうか。傷はもう治ってる。血色もいいし、汚れも変に残ったりしていないよ。大丈夫、問題ないだろう。手首が少し痛むということだが、腫れもない。すぐに引くはずだ。
In that case, I can start exercising, right?
運動？
常識の範疇なら問題はないと思うけど、どこか気になるような痛みがある？
Nah, I just wanted to make sure.
ならいいんだけど、そもそも手首はどうして痛めたんだい？
I was helping out with another purification yesterday, and you know.
ああ、お祓いか。あれに関してはこちらの都合はお構いなしだからね。とにかく体には気をつけることだ。同じ部分に負担をかけているとそれだけで怪我をしやすくなるから。
I'll be careful, yeah.
何か違和感があれば報告するように。どんな些細なことでもね。
Alright, I will. I'll be going then.
じゃあね。
ご主人、運動とはどういうことだ？
Gotta get swole, Murasame. There's something I want to try.
戻ったぞ。
I'm home.
はい、お帰りなさい。
Feels awkward to say I'm home when this isn't even my house. That's something I never thought twice about when I was living with my mom.
体の方はどうでしたか？
The doctor said I'm fully healed.
それは何よりです。吉野は舞の練習か？
Does Tomotaki-san really practice every single day?
さすがに病気の時などは休まれますが、体調管理には気をつけていらっしゃいますから、めったにあることではありませんね。
Doesn't she ever get fed up with it? I guess not, knowing her.
吉野はそういう性格ではないな。ですね。有地さんもご承知の通り、とっても意地っ張りですから。
No comment on that.
あ、今の一言はどうかご内密に。怒られてしまいます。
My lips are sealed. I'm going out for a bit, by the way. I should be back before dinner.
どこに行くのだ、ご主人？
I need to ask my grandpa a favor. Eh? For what? Is it like a gawk favor? Excuse me.
はい、今参ります。
The same receptionist as last time comes out to greet me.
お待たせいたしました。あら、確か大旦那さんの。
Yep, Arichi Masami. Sorry, by the way, I originally came here to help out with the inn, but I'm not doing anything.
いえ、大丈夫ですよ。もう春祭りも終わりましたしね。
So I wasn't able to help with that either.
もうすぐ新しい従業員も入ってくる予定ですから心配なさらず。それよりも大旦那さんですよね。
Oh, yeah. Mind calling him for me?
はい、 かしこまりました。
The one heads back inside the inn. I take a few deep breaths to calm myself. Right after letting the last one out, Grandpa appears.
急にどうした
Oh, Jesus Christ.
わざわざお前の方から来るとは
Nah, bruh. I ain't seeing you often.
何か問題でも起きたか
No, not really. I just...
どうした言いたいことがあるならはっきり言わんか
I have a request for you, Grandpa. I want you to make me into a man, please. What? What does that even mean?
正臣お前
For real, bro. Like, you want him to help you bust your first nut or something? What? As I am right now, I'm no good. I need you to train me or I'll screw up big time.
確かに経験がなければ失敗をするかもしれんがだからといってわしに男にだと
Yeah, that's my reaction to him, man.
それはわしに頼むようなことなのかもっと適切な人間がいるのではない
Of
か
all people, buddy. You're the only one I can ask, Grandpa.
わしにしかってお前本気なのか正臣
Extremely. Why is he hesitating so much? And what the heck is he all flustered and blushing for?
わしの
Bro
知り合
is
いとなれ
gay.
ば確かに経験は豊かかもしれんが
Why is Grandpa blushing? Grandpa's a little naughty. He's having little naughty boy thoughts. He's a little horn dog. They did say he was active. Acquaintances? I want you to do it, Grandpa, not anyone else.
わしにだと
Alright, this is sounding really weird. We need to chill out a sec, alright? Yeah, is there a problem with that?
問題というかそもそもだな巫女姫様と思う、
no.
そこまでの仲になったのかいや仲を深めるのはいいことではあるがいくら経験のためとはいえお前のそれは
What did you say? What? What does that mean? Please tell me I'm wrong. What I'm thinking, please tell me I am wrong. What is Grandpa saying?
そういう裏切りは見逃せんぞ、正臣。
What do you mean by that? Huh? Intimate infidelity?
大体だな。いくらなんでもそれは少々マニアックすぎやしないだろうか。
What the heck do you mean by that?
後年、同性、近親相関、マニアックにも程があるぞ。
よもやご主人に男色の趣味があるとは
Jesus Christ.
驚愕の事実だ。
Oh my god, no, I thought right. When on earth did I ever say that?
男になりたいと言ったのはお前だろう。
For real, bro. I think you're misunderstanding something here.
武家の人間ならば手動も普通。
Really? I did not know that.
つまりまずは自分の内面から武道をたしなむ人間になろうというのだな。その心意気やよし。
She said, I support you. That is not what I'm trying to do. I didn't know Grandpa swing that way. Oh, Jesus Christ. That guy, why didn't you tell me? Now I feel even more violated. I don't want to see him anymore. I feel like he's going to do something to me. Oh, I get it now.
ご主人。ご主人。
I think it was on a poster or a video. I'm not sure, but I had to talk with that guy. That guy is the guy that recommended this visual novel. So I'm going to be mentioning him a lot. I had sent some crap about Grandpa, and he was like, keep talking crap about Grandpa and you'll see. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And I think I know what he meant when he said that. That guy, is this what you meant? Oh no, this is so weird.
おきんかご主人。
The fact that Grandpa even considered it too is what disturbs me the most. Oh, I like this. Could you not jump on my stomach to wake me up? It hurts. I thought I was about to die.
この時間に絶対に起こしてほしいと言ったのはご主人であろう。
I did, and I'm glad you woke me up, but couldn't you have done it more gently?
我が輩は何度も声をかけたのだぞ。 それでもご主人が起きぬから仕方なく最終手段を使ったまでだ。それとも起こさない方が良かったか？
No, no, I really am glad you did. Thanks. But next time, could you not hit the stomach? I nearly threw up.
我が輩に頼む前にちゃんと自分で起きるようになれ。
Dang, spicy. I'll try. But I doubt I'll succeed.
ほれほれご主人、さっさと布団から出ぬか。
Hey, wait, stop. That hurts. Murasame-chan hops up and down, trying to force me awake. Wait a second. What's the soft sensation I keep feeling hitting my stomach? Her bitties were as stiff as a board, but her butt is pretty soft. Even though she looks so bony. Alright.
せっかくの早起きも二度寝しては意味がないぞ。
Yeah, I guess. Acknowledging that any part of her has sex appeal would be like admitting defeat. To make matters worse, I've got morning wood. I absolutely cannot let her realize that. But you know, it's kind of hard to get up when you're straddling me, as we're arguing back and forth.
アリチさん、村雨様、どうかしたんですか？さっきから騒がしいようですが。
Nothing, just some ghost talk.
ご主人が起こしてほしいと言ったくせになかなか起きんのだ。そうなんですか？では。
No, don't do that. Please don't. Huh? No, wait. I'm up. You don't need to come.
失礼します。
Uh-oh.
失礼いたしました。私は何も拝見しておりませんので、どうぞごゆっくり。なんだご主人、もしや我が輩に浴場しておったのか？
Masaomi, you messed up, bro.
妖刀だ、ペッタンだと言いつつも、やはり若い男よの。
I hate her so much. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is just a biological phenomenon. All guys get morning wood. I'm begging you, Dai-san, just hear me out. No, Belle, we're not hearing you out.
なるほど。先ほどのジョージ。いえ、事情は把握しました。
I'm still confused. Why are we able to touch Murasame? Aren't we supposed to not be able to? Why? Maybe I'll find out later, maybe not. I don't know, but that is pretty weird now that I think about it. Or now that I keep thinking about it. You totally mixed up your words on purpose, didn't you?
いいえ、ちょっぴり噛んだだけですよ。
I swear, I'm not a lolicon. For the record, I prefer big biddies to small ones.
胸を張って性癖を告白されましても、ぶちのめすぞご主人。それはともかく、アリチさんはこんな早朝からどこに行くんですか？
That's funny.
ぶちのめすぞご主人。胸を張って性癖を告白されましても、ぶちのめすぞご主人。それはともかく、アリチさんはこんな早朝からどこに行くんですか？
Well, you know, the scenery and stuff's so pretty here. I thought I'd go see what it looks like at dawn, which is why I'll be going for a short walk.
なんでしたら、先に朝ごはんを作りましょうか？
Nah, I'll be back to eat at the usual time. See you later. I leave Tomoaki-san's house and start jogging at a steady pace. Jog my way up to the hill, pounding the whole way here.
先ほどの言い訳には無理がないか、ご主人。
Yeah, no, you're right. Maybe, but I couldn't think of anything else on the spot.
素直に言えばよいではないか。
But what if Tomoaki-san found out and started worrying about me? Besides, I don't want it to seem like I'm just doing this for attention. That'd feel kind of lame.
また男の意地か？嫌いではないがな。それにも限度がある。無駄に意地を張りすぎるのは粋ではないと思うが。
Nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. This is why I freak with Murasame. Y'all freaking with Murasame? I am. I sure am. Well, I'm not doing it to look cool. At the end of the day, I'm just doing it for myself so I don't get hurt.
ちゃんと来たか。
Oh god, Grandpa, get away. It'd be rude of me to be late, seeing how I'm the one who asked.
本気なんだな。しかし驚いたぞ。
Hey, yo. What are we doing? I was pretty surprised too. I didn't think you'd interpret my words like that.
あれだろう。若い子の間では BL というものが流行っている。
What is that? I've never heard of that. Sure. If someone knows, please let me know in the comment section below. If you're watching this and you know what BL means, or what it is, more like, because I know what it means. You know, the translation's right there. And yeah, no. But what is BL? What is that? Sure, maybe among a specific subset of young women.
ほう、最近は男色を BL と呼ぶのか。
Okay.
なるほどな。
Question was answered, I think. Stop picking up weird terminology. Anyway, how come you know about this stuff, Grandpa?
宿の経営をするためには世情には詳しくなければならん。特に若者や外国の人の文化はな、知らずにいるとお客のクレームの対応に困るからな。
That's fair.
そうやって調べていく中で BL とやらも若者の流行として知ったんだが、違うのか。
All that butt flapping and butt smacking stuff, yeah. Oh, it's very popular among youngsters, alright. I wouldn't say you're wrong necessarily, but it's only popular among a specific subset of people. But that's really not something you need to study as an inn owner. No one's gonna ask you about BL.
そうなのか。まあ、この年になったわしにはさっぱり理解できんかったが。
Strange trends? I don't think it's just a trend, buddy.
しかし、驚いたのは本来の意味でもだぞ。まさかお前が頭を下げて鍛えてほしいと言ってくるとはな。昔からいやいややっていると思っていたが。
Guess I can't fool him. Grandpa's right. I hated doing kendo before. But the only reason I've been able to hold my own in against the cursed spirits is my limited experience with the sport. Problem being, my technique is far too amateurish. I asked to help with the purifications, but currently I'm just getting in the way, and I can't accept that. There's a lot I need to learn if I want to be able to protect myself, and eventually others too. Plus, it's shameful knowing Tomotaki-san's practicing her dance every day while I'm sitting on my butt doing nothing. It's definitely a pride thing.
正臣、きつい言い方をするが、それは本当に考えて決めたのか？
Are you worried I made the decision on the spur of the moment or felt pressured into it?
別に勢いだろうと流されようと、きっかけは何でも構わんとわしは思う。その理由は問題ではない。わしが気になるのは、途中で放り出すことはできないということだ。
Oh, we know, Gramps. We
やり
know.
抜くしかないんだぞ。
We know. We know.
正直なところな、お前がそう言い出してくれて、わしとしては嬉しい。あれはとても危険な存在だと聞いておる。
I skipped his dialogue. Whoops. Sorry. I get what you're trying to say, Grandpa. To be honest, I originally wanted to help just to look cool. But now there's more to it than that. I want to keep helping, but to do so, I need to become stronger. That's why I'm here asking for help. If you're worried about me, then train me. The stronger I get, the safer I'll be.
わかった。だが正臣、稽古を再開したからといって急激に強くなることはない。特に相手は人間ではない。何が起こるかわからない状況では慢心は大怪我のもとだ。
He's not wrong.
まずそこは心に留めておくようにな。
Please don't try to suck me off, though. That's a little weird. I know, but I want to be able to move better than I currently do. It feels like I've forgotten how to control my own body. I don't have enough stamina or enough strength. I'm going to be running around the mountains a lot, and Murasame Maru's way heavier than the Shinai.
そういう目的なら構わん。では始めるとするか。準備運動は？
Yeah, I jogged here to get my blood flowing. But why are we holding these sessions in front of the academy?
まさか観光客の前で竹刀を振るわけにもいかん。とはいえ、もう道場はないからな。本来なら公民館を使いたいところだが、こんな早朝ではな。
Oh, my neck got tired.
結局、鍛錬ができるほど広い場所となると、思い当たるのがここぐらいだったのだ。何か問題があるか？
Nah, a secluded place like this, one should work great.
ではまず、素振りからだ。
You got it.
行くぞ!
Yes, sir. After various training exercises, we decided to finish off the session with a practice match. Seeing Grandpa's stern gazes brings back memories of my childhood with him, and I reflexively shrink back. The tension in the air is palpable. Palpable? Why is it that I'm always so intimidated by my grandfather? He's not that much taller than me, and thanks to his age, I'm the one who with beefier muscles. But whenever I stand in front of him, I just feel like an ant. I'm frozen in place and I can't move. Sounds like trauma. To shake off the pressure I'm feeling, I let out a loud yell and raise my sword. Yeah! Except his yell is even louder than mine. Jesus Christ. How the heck can he yell so loud? Terrified by his yell, I unconsciously stiffen up. Grandpa takes advantage of that to close the gap between us and swings down onto my head. Bonk. He stops his shinai inches from my forehead, causing a faint gust of wind to ruffle my hair. Just how much has he trained to be able to stop millimeters from my face? Is the guy really pushing 70? Thank you for the match.
一本もまともに打てなかったな、ご主人。
He's just that good. We sparred for 3 minutes, but every single match ended with Grandpa stopping Shinai right in front of my face. I'm nowhere near good enough. I can't believe I lost every match.
当たり前だ。毎日鍛錬している。投げ出したお前に負けるほど衰えてはおらん。
Facts.
だいたいお前は反応が鈍い。立ち筋を目で見切ろうとしていないか。
I know I can't, but I end up reflexively trying to anyway.
もう少しマシかと思っていたが、本当に竹刀を握っていなかったのだな。
Sorry about that.
基本はもちろん、体力と体幹もなんとかせねばならんな。お前に合わせたメニューを考えなければ。朝に1時間程度の鍛錬ぐらいでは話にならん。正臣、放課後は空いているか？
You want to practice after school too? What are we going to work on then?
そうだな。朝の鍛錬は体力づくりに専念して、竹刀を持つようなものは放課後にまとめてしまおう。
Good idea.
足さばきに素振りに基本打ちに切り返しにかかり稽古、それぞれ1時間ぐらいは行うとして合計 4,5 時間ぐらいはみっちりと。
Are you trying to kill me?
不満か？
Not exactly, but I feel like if I don't argue back here, Grandpa's gonna get even more hardcore. No, wait. I need to stop being so half-butted about this. Actually, never mind. Let's keep it at after school.
本当にいいんだな。
Please don't add that in such an ominous voice. Now I'm second-guessing myself.
この程度で鈍る決意なら考え直した方がいいということだ。
You're right. I can't treat this like an extension of my Kendo club activities. I'm learning to fight for real here, not to participate in some casual sport. Please train me.
いい返事だ。
And thus, my after-school training routine is set. Oh, but I think I'd die if you went all out on me from the beginning. Please go easy on me.
わかった。孫相手だ。最初は加減をするから安心せい。
Phew. Thanks.
では、放課後にな。
That's a good stopping point. Yes, sir.
休むな！もっと打ち込んでこい！
セーブ画面ですよ。
That's where we're stopping. Alright, y'all. That concludes episode 5. This episode was definitely a lot more chiller. And it was cool to see that Masomi, the protagonist, is now willing to actually do something. And he seems to be serious about helping, which is cool. And, you know, at first glance, I didn't think this visual novel would have, you know, like any fighting or anything. I thought it was going to be similar to Cafe Stella or even Kinkoi. And I'm not complaining about that. In fact, I love that. You know, it's different and it's something more that I would watch than a slice of life, romance, comedy type thing. You know what I mean? But I'm enjoying this. The whole grandpa thing had me dead. That was so funny. But I'm liking this. Just like the last episode I said. It's great. I love it. And I hope you guys are as well. But I think that's all I got to say. Oh, no. If you would ask me right now who the best girl was, I'd say I couldn't tell you. But I can say, though, is Murasame is definitely up there. I really like her personality. And then, you know, I'm starting to see why people love her so much. Literally, everyone that knows this visual novel is always talking about her. And little by little, I'm starting to understand that guy. I understand. I'm understanding. I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I got to say for this episode. So I'm going to wrap it up here. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop that like, subscribe if you haven't. Game suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. Visual novels, let me know. Whatever it is, let me know. I will get to you. It's just keep in mind that you're just gonna keep seeing these visual novel episodes very frequently, at least for a while, because it's a lot of content, like I've said before and many times. It's a lot, but still recommend me, whatever. I will consider it at the very least. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Y'all stay safe, and as always, until next part, guys, it's coming way much sooner than you think. I'm telling you, I'm on a roll lately. I mean, actually, I've been on a roll since the start of this year. My uploads have been. Okay, I'm done talking. Later, guys.